So we got Tyson Fury in this video with Billy Joe Saunders taking a swipe at Eddie Hearn, asking him, do you even promote Billy Joe? Because you're very pally with Canelo. I'm not going to use the language Tyson Fury uses for obvious reasons, but he says that he's very pally with Canelo and that Frank Warren knows how to get the job done. Frank Warren knows how to promote fighters. Now, I know it's all fun and games between Tyson Fury and Eddie Hearn, but some of the fans don't realize it's fun and games. They think that he's making valid points here. Well, he is and he isn't, because it is true that Eddie Hearn, at least from my perspective, seems to favor Canelo Alvarez over Billy Joe Saunders. But when it comes to Tyson Fury's response to this, it's very different. And the way he's bigging up Frank Warren, it's very different to when Frank Warren was clearly favoring Daniel Dubois over Joe Joyce, despite the fact that he promoted them both. We didn't hear Tyson Fury express any outrage over that. We didn't hear Tyson Fury call Frank Warren out over that. So some selective outrage there from Tyson Fury. And again, it's all fun and games. He likes to try and take a dig at Eddie Hearn whenever he can. And this is one of those situations. But it's like I've said in countless videos, and like I'll keep saying, Billy Joe Saunders shouldn't take this personally. He should just understand that it is business. Forget about promoters being trustworthy for one. You take care of your paperwork. And by the way, Eddie Hearn responded by saying that Billy Joe and his team knew that there wouldn't be any British officials for this fight, and they signed off the contract knowing that. Well, where the confusion could have come in, and again, I guess you have to put it on Billy Joe to some degree, but you don't know what conversations they had with Eddie Hearn that might have made them feel that they didn't need to scrutinize the contract as closely as maybe they should have done. But in the contract, Eddie Hearn said it stipulates that there must be neutral judges. Well, what are neutral judges? Billy Joe and his dad were clearly thinking that it would be a British judge, a Mexican judge, an American judge. Perhaps that's what they thought neutral judges were. Whereas Eddie Hearn is saying, no, no, no. Neutral judges simply means no Mexican and no British judges. So all the judges are going to be American. So maybe it's the definition of neutral judges that Billy Joe Saunders and his dad are unhappy about. Maybe they didn't realize that's what the definition was. Maybe Eddie Hearn convinced them that neutral judges was something else, you know? So that's where the confusion could be. But either way, Billy Joe needs to understand it's just business. You can't trust any of these promoters. You just got to look out for yourself. And I guess that's what he's been trying to do. He's frustrated. Well, take that frustration, put it into your training, and take your game up several notches so that when you get into the ring, you can leave absolutely no doubt. And if there is some horrible robbery, the world will see, and your stock will rise irrespective of what the judges say. So that's what Billy Joe should focus on. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below.